I'm sorry we have to come to you guys like this with this urgent message, but Dr. Umar, man, he must not be stopped.
Let me ask you a question, Dr. Umar. Are you totally against interracial relationships?
I am totally against it, and I want to make sure you understand why.
Comment below and let us know how you feel about interracial dating. This dude right here clearly has a beef with interracial dating, and he's about to break down why.
Good old Dr. Umar.
This is gonna be good.
It's not because... Cut it out, Envy.
As you can see, they're already laughing. This is not Dr. Umar's first time to the show. He said some outrageous things prior.
He's an interesting dude. He's very intelligent. He just has very specific beliefs that I tend to disagree with. I'm gonna go into it with open ears. Let's see what's up.
We have a name for it, the Snow Bunny Crisis.
Okay.
I am against the Snow Bunny Crisis. And I want your white listeners to understand. Because people be trying to say stuff like, he's the Black Hitler. I'm not the Black Hitler. I am in no way interested in hurting or harming the life of any human.
But if you kind of look at him, like his bone structure, and if you were able to remove the melanin, you could pass for a white guy, no?
A lot of people could pass for white guys if you remove their melanin.
Features.
Yeah, he has African features. He doesn't have Eurocentric features.
No, I've seen white guys that look like him.
A very specific type of white guy.
Yeah. Hick.
White, Asian, Chinese, I believe in respecting everybody. The reason I'm against interracial marriage, Envy and Charlemagne, is because marriage is an economic contract. It's an economic contract. Most women do not marry down in status.
It's not a bad point. It's valid. It's not an easy conversation to have.
I'm trying not to make it a personal thing. Or, I don't know, I'm just trying to look at it through the lens of this type of person. Yeah, it's a financial contract, but I don't see why that can't take place between two consenting adults of a different culture or a different race.
You can take the interracial aspect out of it, and it's still a business situation. I
agree with that, but that's my problem is I don't have an issue with anybody taking part in that as long as they're both willing and able. I don't see what... All marriage comes with hardship.
Understand what you're signing up for.
And if you don't believe me, show me a rich white woman married to a broke-ass black man.
Besides that one Jeremy dude that went viral a few years back on Instagram for his dreamy eyes and look with all the tattoos.
Oh, right. He did get scooped up.
The
felon. The hot felon.
He got the billionaire
He got scooped
chick.
up. Yeah. He got the owner of Topshop, his daughter.
And then there's like
That's so true.
There's the Kevin Federline's background dancer to...
Oh, and then was with Shay Jackson.
Now it's getting support, child support from Britney Spears. And that's the white guy.
Oh, but I guess Jeremy is black. The hot felon is a black guy.
Yeah. Kevin Fallon is white, so we have to take him out this equation. We're just saying these type of situations do exist.
But he was broke when he was with Shay Jackson, and Shay Jackson was an actress. Kind of similar concept.
Yeah.
Most people are not marrying down. Even when a black woman is with a black man, most of the time she's not marrying down. Most women are not marrying down. That's the point of like, let me not settle. That's what we're all like. That's what we continuously are hearing.
There are rich white women who go and travel overseas and pick up young Caribbean men and change their lives and marry them. Because there's a TV show now.
Oh, 98 Day
that
Fiancé.
exists.
They always have something like that.
Yeah, and I've seen plenty of people of
Dr.
color.
Umar.
It
There actually
exists.
is a couple of relationships like that.
There's a whole TV show on it.
Yeah, there are towns being supported off that.
Check out TLC when you guys can. There's a lot going on that channel.
You might be incorrect about that, Dr. Umar.
Yeah.
But we'll see what else you have to say.
Yeah, dig back into those documents. You might have missed a few things.
No, you have not, and you never will.
If you go to Florida, Southwest Florida, you'll find plenty of broke black men who catch these white girls early in high school, get them pregnant, and they change those little black boys' lives forever. There are many ways to look at it. Just saying. I've seen a lot of brothers come up. You don't want to talk about the Indians in Immokalee, Florida, and those checks that they get every month for the rest of their lives. It's a hustle, baby.
Because marriage ain't about love, it's not colorblind, and it is totally economic. So if marriage is an economic unification and a contract, how can we, who don't have enough already, give so much to the white woman and to white people who have already taken too much when we got all these black women out here who will never get married? Only 1 out of every 4 black women in America will ever taste marriage.
So this is my issue with Dr. Umar, as usual. He has a one-track mind.
Hurt.
He has also one type of experience. Why I mentioned earlier as to why I wouldn't want to make this personal. So whether you are literally biracial, as in one parent is this, one parent is that, or through your lineage, there has been some other mixture. The majority of us, in some ways, have been blended with other cultures and other races, so we wouldn't exist. So I don't know what perfect world Dr. Umar lives in, where we are just living by ourselves on an island and completely isolated from the rest of the world. When people just throw out black, most of those people are not differentiating between African American and then other black people. I'm very hesitant to take his opinion into account the majority of the time because he's on some fake ass Afrocentric shit. I don't like that. This is somebody that was born in America. He's an African American, except he's one of those that is like basically in a dashiki all the time.
Panic.
You technically are appropriating other cultures that you don't have probably you've never experienced, because most of the time these opinions come from African American people whose experience is here, and that is a totally valid experience. However, a great deal of us are coming from other places where we contextualize this type of conversation completely different. It's fine to have your opinion, but in some ways I just feel like people should stop having an opinion on things that don't affect you. If you are all about black love and you have a black wife and you have black kids, go do that. Live your life, be happy. I'm all here for it. But do not have a conversation that you don't have any blood in. You clearly are not mixed. We are aware of that. So you have your identity, the rest of us have ours. Maybe you just need to stop talking about things that you don't understand.
Go get you a white woman.
No,
It's a joke.
Yeah. And also, black women are not married because of black men dating out, okay? Because we could pull up statistics as to the percentage of black men that are married to black women. Black women are not married because black women have many issues in relationships, in interpersonal relationships. And that could be due to trauma, that could be due to experiences, that could be the culture of baby mamas and this and this and that. But black women's issue with getting married is not about black men stepping out of the race. So I don't know what propaganda you're trying to put forth, but please back that up with statistics, because the ones that I have read do not correspond with what you're discussing.
And half of them who taste marriage will be divorced within 5 years.
And majority of those black women have been engaged and left that engagement. This is my issue, especially, it's like black men push, sorry, y'all. A lot of black men push either side of the agenda. The Umars push, okay, you're stripping away the accountability of the black woman. And then you have other people who, are saying that black women are aggressive and this and this and that. Black women can have accountability for the fact that they're not married. That statistic has nothing to do with black men marrying out.
Ain't nobody trying to settle.
If you want to save the black family, you have to protect it. And in order to protect it, you have to be against interracial marriage.
We also have to count in the fact that there are still gay men and there are men who are imprisoned and there are black lesbians.
And everybody else that falls in between. This is not, there's other parts of the statistic
to factor in,
and saving the black family, like this is the type of person that pushes this type of propaganda. And again, look, I identify as black. I am black, the same way he is black. However, we are from very different cultures. We are from very different backgrounds. There's very different blending. We don't need to dive into who came from where, but we are black. The problem with a lot of what he says is a lot of people that identify as black, a lot of other people that are black, he doesn't count them in the grouping. That's not who he's talking to. So I would much rather him just honestly say African American. Just speak to the people that you're talking to, because genuinely you are not talking to the rest of us. And this black family this and this black family that. Blackness is the dominant gene. So honestly, the more white people you sleep with, I'm just saying, the kids are going to be black. Technically, you're turning more of the world black.
Let's black it out, baby.
He just really frustrates me.
It's a blackout.
He really frustrates me. Very, very limited experience. And while I do think he's intelligent, I think we do need to acknowledge that him, like some of the more aggressive right-wing commentators, I feel like they push a certain agenda onto a population that is ill-informed and misinformed.
We are going to leave it at that. If you want to see the rest of the video, we will drop a link below for you guys to watch it in full. Comment below, let us know how you feel about Dr. Umar and his ideologies, and if he's wrong. And
yeah, it's okay if you disagree with us. It's obviously okay if you disagree with him. whatever the situation is, just let us know. So the same way I try to not comment on things that do not pertain to me or I would never understand, I would hope that some of the people in this great country of ours, you know, with the benefit of freedom of speech, would learn to just kind of leave some subjects alone or leave them to the people that it actually matters to.
Cut that shit out!
So thanks, Dr. Umar. This has been
Slick Talk Reviews and fun to talk to you, Chris and Rails. Boy, do we gel.
Slick Talk Reviews did not authorize this jingle. Peace, y'all.
Yeah. 100 round drum with a scope. Hit a nigga right in the throat. Voodoo baby, no go. Militant nigga, I be on go.